Hi guys and welcome to Married with Clix, and tonight we are doing a 300 point Modern Age competitive game. This is where we try a little bit harder than our nice, fun, casual games. So with the abundance of Avengers that have come out lately, I am trying my hand at some Avengers teams, or Avenger team here. So I actually recently got to play in an Age of Ultron event myself, instead of just judging, and I fell in love with Wonder Man, and so I decided to build a team around him. So he's essentially my first string hitter, and then I've got Thor as my second string hitter, on his lower point dial, so that it actually fits into 300, and then to actually work around support, which is not how I normally build teams, so this is going to be very interesting for me to try out. I have the 25 point Jewel for the Outwit, and I've got Jarvis for the Perplex, and also to let me add extra cards to my Avengers Roundtable, which has 5 cards on it. Hellcat, Black Widow, Mockingbird, Machine Man, and Hawkeye. So we will see how all of that goes as I dip a little bit more into a competitive type team.
Alright, try hard day. And the reason I want to do these videos all the time, and in spite of Amber's often protests, is to try new things and step out of my comfort zone. And I'm way out of my comfort zone today. I'm going a little bit more towards a tentpole team. So that said, let's talk about how I am going to start with Death Mask, the Deadpool-y Doctor Doom. Don't get me wrong, he's a cool figure, and I've wanted him for a little while. I'm using him at his full 200 point dial to try to pull this off, whatever this happens to be. That said, he is armed with the Rock of Eternity. I'm giving it a try. I'm giving it a hard try today. As far as dials, I am probably going with the blue dial, which is the Mighty Path? Mighty Path. Going for the Mighty Path. Although the Cunning Path might be more appropriate for somebody as cunning, if you will, no, I need this guy to be a bit of a beat stick, so I'm going to go with the Mighty Path. That said, in order to beef him up just that little step further, he is possessed by the bug that is Parallax.
Jason's using an entity!
That's right, yes, Jason is using an entity. Give me a break, alright? Jeez, everybody's always like, you should use an entity. You should do it. Let's see how you do it with an entity. Alright, fine, using an entity. He needs a little backup though. And even I managed to make a tentpole team more than 2 characters. That said, I've got a 25 point lockjaw in order to get Death Mask around the board to his tokens a little easier, and without him having to take action tokens. There's a long story with regards to the Rock of Eternity and the way it works, and I have to kind of explain that as the game goes. As well, to kind of hold guys off, the Mafia Goon. I had 20 points. I had 22 points left over, guys. Don't look at me like that, alright? Amber, stop looking at me like that. Don't judge me, okay? Yes, I'm using the Mafia Goon. I'm kind of hoping he actually bothers Amber a little bit because of his defense power is awesome. So we're going to see how this goes. It might flop on its face, or it might actually turn out to be absolutely amazing, and I might break the meta with it. I'm not going to break the meta with the Rock of Eternity. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works out and stepping out of my comfort zone. So Amber very impressively won the dice roll.
Yes. This is actually going to be very interesting because I'm going to use the team ability that I say I hate is completely useless.
Ah, told you. Everybody always talks crap about it, but...
Not quite. Okay, I'm gonna put Jewel here, Jarvis here. We're gonna hang out
Hey, those don't count towards your action total.
It does not. I suppose I will actually before, but that didn't happen. I'm inspiring Wonder Man. His first turn doesn't really matter. 6, whatever. It really doesn't matter because that slot's not active.
I told you. I don't know if I told you this before, but I wish the round table rules that I made were some of my other rules.
Wonder Man's gonna come up, swing around, pick up this piece of a sentinel,
Mhm.
and hang out right here behind this giant statue. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Where are we? We were in Tibet, Paul. I'm not sure.
New to Bepal? Timbet Paul. I don't know.
Nope.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3 characters have been getting given action tokens. Got to keep track of this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll move Thor up.
That's another one. Haha.
And I'm pretty sure I'm good here, but let's just make sure I'm not crossing anybody to get to Wonder Man. 6. I'm just short on range though. For the perplex there, so I will pass and it'll be your turn.
Alright. So, start of my turn. I don't have 2 action tokens on Death Mask, so I'm going to put Wrath on the Rock of Eternity
Okay.
from my sideboard. Lockjaw is going to choose to be able to carry 2 characters. Oh, sorry. I'm going to give Death Mask +1 attack and impervious for now. Even though I am invulnerable, that's 3, 4, 6. Gonna move there and there and put Death Mask here. I'm gonna take a free action to grab Gluttony. So that puts me on click 2 of the Shazam dial. And I have 0 tokens, so I have Force Blast.
Sexy.
That is an action token on Lockjaw. And it is your turn.
Alright, beginning of my turn, I will inspire Wonder Man. 2, which is Black Widow. Modify attack value by +1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not quite. I am actually just going to clear everyone.
Okay. Alright. So, start of the turn. I don't have 2 action tokens on him. So, I'm going to give him the Envy Fragment, or the Envy Relic, or put the Envy Relic rather on the Rock of Eternity, which moves my Shazam dial up 1. I have 0 action tokens, which gives me range combat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to push Lockjaw, choosing to carry both of them. Here to here. Putting them there. Putting Death Mask there. Death Mask is going to take a free action. I can just do that, right? Am I using this correctly? I just got to make sure. This thing is weird like that. At the beginning of your turn, if your champion doesn't have 2 action tokens, you may attach a sin to the free action at any time, and it occupies a square. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't say have to start it. Okay, so I turn the Shazam dial again. So now I am showing Running Shot. It's getting promising.
I'm a little nervous that this is like, what, turn 2, and you have 4 sins on your rock there?
Yeah. And that's a push on Lockjaw. It's your turn.
This is the awkward Thor that starts with charge.
Yep. Actually, the other one starts with phasing, so.
So well then. Oh, that's right.
You should start with your inspirations first.
All I'm doing is counting squares, man.
I'm just saying, you're counting those squares like you're going to do something with them.
I will inspire Wonder Man.
Sure.
5. And 5 is Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
It's giving me +2 to my 0 range. Sexy.
You have 2 range.
Yay! Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just get this over and done with. If I miss this, I will be very upset.
Well, it is a 10 on a 17. Because I am using your printed defense.
Uh-huh. That's how that works. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
10 on a 17 then.
Yeah.
I need a 7. But, no. I'm sorry, but this is just not happening. I am going to use one of my 3 theme probs.
Yep.
And I am re-rolling it.
Okay.
That's better.
Alright. And that's, I just want to check if it's, each time one or more action tokens are placed on, so I move that 2. So lust is showing up. Okay. That's pretty sure liquefied. 1, 2, 3, 4 was enough.
Little overkill with the ultra heavy object, but I just, you know.
Intent is clear in this for me, so.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
She is currently earthbound, but he allows other Avenger keyword characters to ignore hindering if they are indoors.
Yep.
So she's gonna move over here.
Okay.
Let's see anything on Lockjaw? Does Lockjaw have anything that I can
Plasticity.
Sure. I'm gonna outwit Lockjaw's plasticity.
No. And she takes an action token for that, right?
Yes, for moving.
Okay, so that goes. Hey, look, I got Wrath now.
And she is in that object.
Okay.
Thor probbed, Wonder Man attacked. She did her thing, but it doesn't count for action tokens. Is it other characters or all characters? Friendly characters can use. Okay, so he can ignore hindering as well. For now, I'm going to, actually I want to bring him up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to keep him close to Jewel because he reduces damage if he's adjacent to a friendly Avengers character. So, that is your turn.
Alright, so that's one more that moves, so now I'm showing Gluttony. Oh, look, Gluttony's over there. So I'm going to start by putting Sloth on the Rock of Eternity. Moves the Shazam dial. I now have Precision Strike. And though cool, now I do believe I have to roll this thing now. Beginning of your turn, when your champion has no action tokens, you may roll 2d6, can't be re-rolled. If the result plus the 2d6 plus these things is 16 or more, give your champion double power action, attach all unattached to this resource, and turn to Shazam dial to click 6. So still being a turn. Roll this, and add 5. Oh no, that was pretty close, so it was a 9. That's what I need with a full one.
Yep.
So from Parallax, I am going to, oh sorry, how many points did you spend on Wonder Man?
He's 120.
He's 120, right?
Yeah.
Because he's got that stupid stop click. I wish I had a way to choose something that I want to choose. I'm going to move Death Mask here and take a free action. So this moves this down. Take a free action. It puts... Oh, I have Greed on Gluttony. I'm trying to put Gluttony down on Gluttony. Come on, Tubby. Get on there. That moves the Shazam dial up one more. I have one action token, which is giving me Barrier. The timing on this sometimes. I tell you what. And Lockjaw will clear.
Alright. Okay, beginning my turn.
Did I choose a power?
You did not choose power from power.
I meant to do pervious.
Okay.
+1 attack.
Beginning my turn, I'm going to inspire Wonder Man.
Sure.
4, 2, 3, 4 is Machine Man.
God, Machine
Opposing characters can't use Perplex.
Oh no, not my perplex.
I'm gonna charge the puppy.
Alright.
10 on 14. If I miss this, I will walk away from the table.
Walk away from the game of Heroclix forever.
Alright.
For 4?
Yeah, I'm doing 4, which isn't quite enough to knock him out just yet.
Nope.
And it is a shame that I cannot fly over indoor blocking.
Nope.
So I'm actually going to...
Oh, and that's an action token you added there. So I'm now got Gluttony.
Okay, you've got nothing here, so...
What's Gluttony that we do again? That's like destroy blocking or some shit.
I will outwit your range combat expert,
Sure.
and I will perplex up Thor's defense, because I
Okay.
can. And clear everyone.
Alright. So I'm going to throw Lust on the base because I don't have 2 action tokens, which puts it at 7. I now have Impervious from the Shazam dial because I have 1 action token. I don't have 0 action tokens, so I can't use the thing. So since I already have Impervious, I'm going to go ahead and choose Psychic Blast. What's his movement?
It is 8.
Okay. So I'm going to choose Psychic Blast and +1 attack.
Okay.
Sidestep from Gluttony, that I'm showing right now. And Psychic Blast, 12 on 17.
Okay.
Hits for 4. Psychic Blast.
And it's a 12, so you only need a 5?
Yes. You only have 2 team prop left? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
So how much are you doing?
4.
4? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So that moves this back. 8. I have Wrath now. What does that power give?
It is invincible and poison, and when I deal damage from an attack, it's penetrating. And then the first time the quick is revealed, it's a stop.
Dog's gonna try to break away.
Okay.
Goes there. And it is, yeah. Oh, wait, I take damage from this because I am not indomitable.
Ah.
Go ahead.
Okay. I am just going to place Thor adjacent to Lockjaw.
Okay.
I can't see anything to outwit. I didn't.
Oh, so that puts that there.
I didn't perplex up before I moved Thor, so I'm going to clear Wonderman, and it will be your turn.
Alright. So start of turn at 2, have 2 action tokens. That gives me shape change. I'm going to choose Impervious. And oh, hold on. I don't have that Clix showing. I have Hypersonic showing. +1 defense and invincible.
Okay.
Gluttony allows me a free action to destroy a Was it wall or blocking terrain? Adjacent wall or square blocking terrain. So I'm gonna put that. No, I'm not gonna leave you any options actually. Sidestep. Go ahead. Actually, it means I clear and I clear.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, beginning my turn, I'm going to inspire Wonderman.
Yeah.
3. 1, 2, 3. We're looking at Mockingbird, which is modified defense by +1. Thor is going to punch the puppy.
Don't punch the puppy.
He's going to punch the puppy.
Don't do that.
10 on your 13.
There's karma involved in that.
Thor needs to not drop his hammer on his head.
Yeah. Sorry, this defense is it. Okay, go ahead. Carry on.
Thor didn't drop his hammer on
The
his head.
first time this is revealed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a constant stop point.
Okay. So 1 is enough. Puppy did. D8 puppy. That's an action token on Thor.
Yes, it is.
So I'm now showing envy, pride, and the number 2. But pride is good news. Yeah, I did that.
Alright. Jarvis is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to perplex up Wonderman's movement.
Sure.
Wonderman's going to charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1.
Okay. It's going to be 10 on a 19 because I'm showing. Oh, wait, I don't think these ones give me close combat reflexes. This is going to suck because all I have is the invincible. I have the invincible. Pride gives energy shield. I think envy also gives energy shield. Yep, okay. So you got lucky on that one.
Okay, 11 on your 17.
18
18
with invincible.
with invincible.
So I take 1. Okay. Oh, wait. That's neat. This goes over 1. Plus 1 defense and impervious.
Okay. Jarvis needs an action token.
Okay, sorry. So it's 1, 2.
I did 3 actions. And
Sure, because I think, yeah, I did have combat reflexes. Oh well.
Jewel is going to stay here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so now I actually have it. But now I don't actually have pride this time.
Well, when do you click the dial? Is it when the
When
action
you've taken
token
an
is-
action, when you place the action.
When I've taken an action or when I've taken the
When you place the action token.
Okay, so that would have only been
Yeah.
2 placed, and then
But
you would have gotten it
No,
after.
here's
I
the thing.
placed
When
it.
you have 2 placed, I have wrath. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's not a thing. I don't care. So beginning of the turn, I have no action tokens. So I roll this. No, not high enough to do the thing. I am showing pride and greed right now. Start of the turn, I'm going to give Deathmask a free action. I roll a die and add my current click number. If the result is 8 or more, I heal him of 1 damage. If it's 12 or more, I heal him of 1 additional damage. So I roll a 4 plus 3 is 7. That's not enough. Okay. Parallax will give him. Can that power be outwitted? Defense power? Can it be countered? I didn't check that.
It can't be ignored.
But it can be countered.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to give Deathmask. I have Pride, but you have 11 attack. Okay, cool. I'm going to give myself plus 1 attack. And. Actually, no. Plus 1. Plus 1 attack between 12 on an 18, yeah. Plus 1 attack and. Impervious. So Pride gives me an 11 attack. The Perplex gives it up to a plus 12. I'm going to outwit the defense power. So 12 on your 18.
Okay.
That'll hit for 3.
Over 19, you only need a 6, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't like my odds of you missing a 6.
Okay.
And he died.
Alright. That was one action. So sidestep back here. I'm showing, Lust and Wrath right now. I have one action token, which gives me Impervious, which I'm already getting from that. Okay. Should pay attention to that a little bit better and plan ahead. Plan ahead when you're using the Rock of Eternity, kids. And an entity. What is that the attack power that I have? Go ahead.
I'm going to inspire Thor. Oh, sorry, I haven't been clicking this for the damage that one man took. So
Okay.
I should be taking, it should be 1, 2 for the first time, 2
And then
damage,
2
and
more.
1, 2 for.
Yeah, because I just dealt 3.
Yep. Not a huge game changer. Okay. Sorry,
Massively
inspiring.
kidding. Everybody on the internet is going nuts.
Inspiring Thor. With Hellcat.
Plus 2 attack in close combat.
Yes. Which unfortunately
You're not.
needs to. I will have. So you have improved targeting, ignore hindering, anyways, right?
Nope.
No, that's improved.
That's improved movement.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna have Jarvis perplex up Thor's defense, and I'm going to clear.
Alright. One token, so I don't get to roll the thing. I have Impervious. When I do a thing, that's going to make it. Beginning of the turn, roll a die. I rolled a 2 plus a 3 is a 5. That's not enough. So I'm going to. Sidestep to here. I'm going to increase. What do I have at 0? At 0, I have stuff.
We need an ID card that gives sidestep.
We'll see what shield gives. So I haven't chosen my powers yet. This time I'm actually going to choose Impervious and +1 defense. Because I am clearing and outwitting your perplex. Go ahead.
Alright then.
What's up, Thor? Why you all up in my face for?
Before I go back. Who's gonna come here and outwit your outwit?
Sure thing.
Then he's going to come and sit here with you.
Sure thing.
Choose an action token. Jarvis gets 6 perplex back. Right now he can't see you.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to move over and perplex at Thor's defense. And it's your turn.
Okay, start a turn. I'm going to roll the free action thing. That's a 5, plus 3 is an 8, so I heal 1.
What is happening here?
What's that? It's got a trait.
Yeah.
I roll a die.
Yeah.
I add it to the click number.
Okay.
If the 2 combined are 8 or higher, I heal 1 click.
Didn't you start at 7 though?
No.
Oh, sorry. I thought. The result was 7. I thought you said you were on click 7.
No. So that's ranged combat expert. I lose my outwit. This goes up 1. Okay. I'm going to choose. Actually, I'm gonna. It's a big risk. Roll it. What the hell? It's the worst that can happen. I can miss it like I usually do.
No harm in trying.
Yep. Who do I have right now? I have Wrath and I have Gluttony, eh? Gluttony and Wrath. Don't have it with them, unfortunately. Oh, you moved him. And no, you moved Jarvis.
Oh,
sorry.
yes, sorry. I moved Jarvis.
So I have
Sorry.
Envy and Lust now. Alright. None of those give out yet, which is unfortunate. But you did it to perplex up his defense, I'm sure.
Yes.
Alright. So, that said, since I'm a sharpshooter, range combat expert seems like a good idea. So +1 +1 attack and invincible. And then I'm going to range combat expert. +1/+1. Yeah. So it'll be 11, 12 on your 18.
Okay.
I need a 6.
Thank goodness.
Puts that down 1. So I'm showing Wrath again. And that's it.
All right. Beginning of my turn, I'm going to inspire Thor.
Yep.
2. Black Widow.
Use Natasha +1 attack.
+1 to my attack. Sexy. Okay. All right. What does he have that's not showing on his island?
Combat reflexes, invincible. Yeah, combat reflexes and invincible.
Invincible. So I'm getting +1 attack from my resource, and I'm going to do close combat expert.
Sure.
I'm going to do 1 and 1.
Okay, so you're at a 12 attack.
4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Jarvis is going to do the attack up again. Because
Okay.
you're invincible, putting it into damage won't do anything.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
13
going
on
to
a
be a
19.
13 on a 19.
Sure.
Just it.
Okay, I have combat reflexes, so I'm not going to take the knockback, so it's 2. Okay. And then I move this one. Bam. Showing Envy and Lust.
Clear Jewel. Clear Jarvis. Your turn.
Oh, right. I forgot to roll impervious for that. Oh no, because I did invincible for it. Anyway. So it would have been the same effect either way. Alright, cool. So start of the turn, I'm going to roll my die.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2 + 4 is 6. Nope, that is not enough to heal. Attempt to sidestep, break away. So 1, 2 to here. And then
Stop making me chase you down.
I will clear. I have stealth because I have 0 action tokens. And it is your turn. Oh, invincible +1 defense still.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's what you're showing after the damage you took?
Oh shit. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All works out still.
Just making sure. Okay. Is it your attack power that's doing that?
Nope, it's my trait.
It's your trait that's doing your roll die
Yep.
heal? Okay. I'm going to inspire Thor.
Sure.
1.
+2 attack in
Okay.
close combat.
Why do I always get that when he's double tokened?
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair. Okay, I will perplex up his defense with Jarvis. Jewel can't see anything to outwit, so I am going to clear Thor.
Alright. Alright, so start of the turn. Roll the heal. 4 + a 5 is definitely an 8 or more.
Stop doing
So I
that.
heal 1. Gives me an outwit.
which heals this up 1. I will go. And by the end of this, I'm going to have Impervious. So that's okay. I don't need that. So I'm going to go with Psychic Blast and +1 damage. Is it a may or you have to roll it? You may roll. I don't want that. I don't need that right now in my life.
No
So you-
Shazamming for you.
So you perplexed up your defense?
Yes.
But I am showing envy. Well, my attack is the same as yours, so. Alright. 11 on an 18. The second blast. 6 is a miss. Outwit charge. Go ahead.
Move here. Oh wait, you're outwit.
Yep.
Alright, because you're not stealth anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I still have my charge. Inspire. I keep forgetting to do that right at the beginning. 1.
Yeah.
Oh god, yay. Okay.
+2 attack and close combat.
So what do you have that's not showing on your dial?
Combat reflexes out the ass. And impervious.
And purpose. The precision strike. Jarvis is gonna perplex up his damage.
Thor's damage?
Thor's damage.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Jarvis is perplexing up Thor's damage. Thor is going to charge. I'm getting +2, but you're +2 to your defense anyways.
Yep.
12
12 on a 19.
12 on 19. I need a 7.
Yep.
Oh, should have had an action token.
Oh. Wait. I don't have combat reflexes.
So 8 plus 12.
Okay, so I take 1 anyway. So
It stopped or you stopped it?
it stopped.
Well, you were
We didn't
watching
lose
it?
that much.
Okay.
Like, alright, so what am I showing? I'm showing Wrath and Pride. That means 11s are crits. Shit. But when I get a second action token, I have Shape Change. But I don't have Indomitable. Actually, if I choose a thing. No, I only get 1 power out of this fucking thing. Ah! Clear.
Alright. Inspire to Thor.
Oh, sorry. In +1 defense invincible.
Okay, I'm getting a 5, which is Hawkeye. Which is modify my range by +2. Yay! Alright. Close combat expert.
Sure.
Both into my attack.
Sure.
Jarvis into my damage.
Sure.
What do you have that's not showing?
Invincible, close combat, combat reflexes.
Okay. So 12 on 18?
Yep.
That is a miss.
No.
I am going to use. I have 1 theme prob left.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as an action token too?
It will be, yep. It's just an action token placed.
Okay. So we have 12 on your 18.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, so 2 is gonna move it.
That's,
And then stop click.
And dual clears. Goodness, okay, it's your turn.
Alright. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So I think I rolled the breakaway with sidestep with him, and he ignores characters for movement. So I get to choose 2 sins. Sorry. So sloth and wrath. And that's no sloth and pride. Sloth and pride. So I'm going to sidestep to here. Shoot at Jewel.
Okay.
11 out of 16. It's for 2.
1 and 2. She's dead.
Yep. That goes down 1. Okay, so I now have greed and gluttony showing. Oh, I didn't choose this. Oh, but
Alright, inspire Thor and hope to get Mockingbird. Black Widow.
okay.
Perplex up his defense with Jarvis and cleared both Thor and Jarvis.
Alright, so Jarvis's power only works when he's adjacent to things, right?
Adjacent to a friendly character that shares a keyword with him.
So, which is nothing right now. If I go hypersonic and +1 damage, I wonder if I could kill hard Jarvis.
No, don't kill Jarvis.
Actually, he perplexed up his defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I put him in there, it's not going to do much good. If I do it from there, okay. And then 2 is going to give me shape change. Okay. So be careful of that. The +1 damage hypersonic. Attack. 11 on a 15.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there.
Sorry, roll with Jarvis, yeah?
Like that. I don't believe that gives me willpower, does it? No. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have healed past that stop click. One day I'll learn how to read. Alright.
Damn it, Jason.
What do you want out of me, okay? Would have made me harder to hit and damage anyway.
Yeah.
Charge and stealth, that's cute. So that moves me to 6 here. Okay. Invincible and +1 damage, I guess, for now. Go ahead.
Okay, I will inspire Thor.
Mm-hmm.
5.
That is Hawkeye.
Okay. Ah,
Come on.
you get with the purple here, girl. I actually don't even cross Jarvis on that.
Sure.
Alright.
Oh shit, I have perplexed. Oh.
Don't have perplex anymore, but I do now have enhancement.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna move here.
Sure. I'll go ahead. I already got sloth, so I'm gonna go ahead and choose pride.
Well, it's only gonna be a 10, so it's a 10 on whatever.
It's gonna be 21, and I got shape change.
Oh goodness, I hate you.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. 9.
19. Close.
Yeah. Alrighty. That makes it your turn.
Okay, so I have 2 options here. I can attempt to heal, or I can let sloth heal me. But if I attempt to heal, I actually get the option of sidestepping and not having to worry about sloth. So I'm going to choose Invincible and +1 damage. I'm going to start at the turn, roll for healing. 1 plus a 6 is not enough. I will sidestep to there. And it's your turn.
Inspire Thor, hoping to get Mockingbird.
Yep.
No. I get Machine Man.
Got a Machine Man! I can't use Perplex, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's important because I have Perplex.
Alright, well, I am going to clear.
Alright, what's my special damage for attack power? Opposing characters can't ignore pushing damage, you say?
Well, I guess it's a good thing that I clear.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So, so we still have Pride. Okay, so it's charge and stealth in those powers. So I'm gonna choose running shot from the thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna choose running shot from Parallax, and +1 damage from Parallax, and running shot. 10 on your 17.
Alright.
Nope. I forgot to heal too. All right.
My turn?
Side. Yeah. Wait. I do have sidestep, but it's greed and gluttony. So energy shield and combat reflexes. Hey, that's actually a pretty good combo.
Alrighty. Inspire from on Thor.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Nothing.
don't have that slot.
Yep.
So excellent.
You moved it when I damaged Jervis, right? And when I damaged Jewel? Okay. We're the worst at this. So much going on in this game now.
Yeah.
Noobs to all our stuff.
I think this is the second, maybe third time I've used
Okay.
this now.
Okay.
6. I'm all up in my business.
Okay. Gonna choose Pride. And I have Sloth. Actually, no, I'm gonna choose Wrath. And I have Sloth.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna choose a special, can't ignore pushing tab damage. And +1 damage. Go ahead.
Alright, here's hoping for Hellcat. Inspiring Thor.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
That is like the complete opposite of what I needed.
Keep using these on those and not on shape changes, by the way. It's doing me quite a bit of good.
Alright, I'm gonna do Close Combat Expert.
Okay.
What's not on your dial?
21 defense is what's not on my dial.
What are your powers?
Combat reflexes and +1 defense from Sloth.
Right, no damage reducers?
Nope.
Okay.
But you can't ignore pushing damage.
Okay.
Alright,
I wanna try and damage you.
do it.
So you said
man.
21 defense?
Yep.
Well, at least I have precision strike, so screw your super senses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 10. I'm gonna be putting both into my attack, so 12 on your 21.
Yep. Nope.
That's a 9. Wait, that's a 9.
Oh yeah, hey. For how much?
3.
Okay.
I'm
push.
gonna take 1 for the push.
Yep. This is gonna be fun. Okay, and that goes to click 9. 1, 2, 3. So I'll choose exploit +1. No. +1
I have
attack.
energy
whatever.
shield,
Okay.
deflection, and invulnerability.
Sure. Okay. Done.
Yeah.
All right. Start of my turn. I'm going to roll my heal.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I get to heal 2 because I'm at 9 + 6 is 15. 1, 2. That puts it click 7. 1, 2. Ooh, exploit weakness, you say? Exploit weakness and +1 damage. That's what I'll take.
Okay.
Oh, you did an action, so I'm going to continue to keep. I think I had Wrath. Was what I chose? No, I chose. It was something with close combat. I think it was Wrath. And then Jarvis didn't do. Okay. Is there something Wrath does that I'm missing? Because I know he's awesome at all. Sidestep, willpower. Wrath gives willpower, you idiot, Jason. What's your defense right now? 17?
17, invulnerable and energy shield.
So 10 on your 17 with exploit weakness. That'll hit for 3. Continue to choose Wrath, and I have Sloth on, so. Go ahead.
Alright, I am going to use my once per game free action and bring out Jane Foster.
Okay.
And she is going to use support.
When she's adjacent to another, when I'm adjacent to Thor?
Yes.
Yes, in a cheater's world.
Yep. He's going to clear.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll Death Masks. Doobly-doo. That's a 1 plus 7 is an 8.
Oh my.
What's up? You're chewing that invulnerable power, right?
Yes.
Okay. That moves up 1. Exploit weakness is gone. You got that going for you. I'm gonna choose Invincible and +1 damage. I'm going to perplex up my attack. 11 on a 16. And I have Wrath, so I have willpower. Hits for 4.
So I'm taking 2.
Yes.
He's done. And I'm an idiot because I just realized he had sidestep.
Oh, and I lost Wrath.
Game?
Game.
I still really like that Wonder Man. I think I probably could have done it the other way around with having Thor take down the smaller guys and have Wonder Man kind of focus more on the Death Mask. Okay, so this Death Mask had what I'm not going to say commonly referred to, but what I've referred to as the Ghost Rider syndrome, where he's not a particularly great character on his own, but everything that you stack on top of him is what's making him good and annoying to deal with. On his own, if I wasn't trying to get past invincible or impervious or close combat reflexes, he would have been done halfway through the game. Because all he had was super senses, and Thor has topped out precision strike. So, as much as I was frustrated with his healing that he was doing, he was only getting the chance to do that because everything else on top of him was keeping him alive. That being said, I'm still enjoying the round table. I don't know where it sits right now with the meta, but it is fun as long as you stack it right. Jarvis is great. This is probably the best I've ever utilized having a Perplex and an Outwitter on my team and actually using them rather than just sitting there and be like, oh yeah, by the way, I had Perplex.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It does, and it actually made me miss Prob. It's the only thing that I could have done on that team is just have a little bit of Prob there. I feel like this team actually did good, and it was just Jason's bullshit that I had to wade through.
That's the best way I could describe it. You good? Jason's bullshit. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna hold that one. Jason's bullshit. All right. So here's how it went down. Exactly as I expected. The Mafia Goon ate an attack because he's got plasticity. You have to get through the plasticity. Lockjaw got Death Mask the first two things. I think it was by turn 3, 6 of the sins on it. So I had nothing to worry about. The fact that the Death Mask ignores characters for movement was key to that. That's kind of why I built it this way. Where if the first Lockjaw and the Magia Goon purely supposed to die. That was their job. And then from there, my goal is to get more than 45 points. Which could be difficult, but Death Mask can arrange the situation to occur. Now, a couple things went my way. For one, having Parallax on him was key. And Amber having a lot of characters on her team got my sin dial to just spin. And once you get to later dials, you can actually, when you can pick and choose your sins, it gets really, really potent. Sloth is probably the best sin to even consider, with +1 defense being thrown on, and if you don't take an action, he heals. Death Mask's heal gets better as he takes hits, which is great. Now, I think I made a flub early where I think I healed past that 5th click. Oops, my bad. And one of the things I've noticed with the success of the Rock of Eternity is the key to using it is the character using it has to not be easy to kill. You got to make him difficult to kill. Some of the most successful teams included Absorbing Man at one point. I threw on Parallax on Death Mask to take a character who heals already and just make him obnoxiously difficult to deal with. I may try this Death Mask again at 100 points on a bigger team because I'm kind of growing attached to this late dial and the wackiness that ensues with it and the ability to heal so much. Basically on the 100-point dial from what I'm seeing, if you don't kill him, he's going to come back. In a nutshell, Rock of Eternity takes some work. I don't know if you noticed, it took a lot of work for it to get going. 3 turns to ramp up is hard in a game, in an area where batteries exist. And that's one of the things we've kind of stopped using lately, by no fault of anybody or by no reason per se. We've just kind of started moving away from the batteries because next year we're going to be moving away from them. We'll see what we can do with later teams. But this was a ton of fun. Death Mask is a character I can see myself using again in a fun tournament and just watching people's faces go, wait, what? Until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next game. Married with Clix is brought to you by Majestic's Heroclix sales down in Costa Mesa, California. Right now, they're in the middle of storefront change. In the meantime, don't forget to check out their eBay store. If you check the link down below, they always have great Heroclix stuff at fantastic prices, and they'll ship just about anywhere.